up, weirdos? I'm Felicia and I like scary movies. And with the new Candyman coming out tomorrow, which I'm sure is gonna be great, let's talk about the third film of the 90s trilogy that is just terrible. Candyman 3, Day of the Dead, 1999. I don't have a lot of good things to say about this. I'll start by saying this. In the opening scene, we have a girl in her underwear walking around, something's going on, and I truly thought it was gonna be like a Scream 2 thing where like Candyman had taken over and now they're making terrible movies about Candyman. And turns out the terrible movie was this movie. There was no movie in the movie. The movie was just the movie. I didn't mention this in my video yesterday, but at the end of the second Candyman, there is a little girl named Caroline. We see her, and so this is supposed to be like many years later, even though the movie came out 3 or 4 years later. And now we have Caroline all grown up. She's an artist of sorts. And the plot of this movie, I'm not even sure I care to tell you. But basically he's trying to get the next granddaughter, Caroline, to join him or whatever. This time it takes place in Los Angeles, where at the beginning I wasn't sure if they were trying to make it take place in Mexico. I guess it takes place in Los Angeles. And I'll start with what I liked about the movie. There are some wonderfully tacky 90s outfits, particularly those of the 90s punk kids that we see towards the end. We have some nice 90s hair that never gets ruffled on our lead's head, no matter what turmoil she's in. I forgot to say this was directed by Turi Meyer, and I thought they just took everything that was interesting and exciting about the Candyman, took all that out and just added like boobs and bees and blood, which I guess they already had those things, but more of that, I guess, and bad plot and terrible acting. The acting in this, it is bad. Tony Todd, giving a performance of a lifetime, holding this movie up with his fingernails, like just, I don't even know what that means, but doing his best. And everyone else in this movie, bad. But we do have this like super angry racist cop play Samuel Kraft, played by Wade Williams, and I'm just trying to figure out what I know this actor from. Is he in like another horror movie, or does he just look like the guy from X-Files? Yeah, I think he just looks very vaguely like Skinner from X-Files. And like maybe a little Tony from The Sopranos. They also use this like Day of the Dead backdrop on this movie, but don't utilize any of the folklore or history of that in the storytelling. Oh, and they have all this art that I guess Daniel Robitaille, whatever, did back in his day. And this just doesn't, I'm just like, no, this is not real. Like these are not, these paintings, they do not look right. They look like super modern day attractive people. And even, oh, there's like some flashbacks with the Candyman and the Caroline he fell in love with. And it's just like, looks like weird period porn. Like it's just, none of it's good. Then like at the end of the movie, there's these like punk kids that stole the paintings that are trying to like worship Candyman, very like a la that one episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's just like, oh, like even though I did like their costumes in this scene, I thought that was fun. I was like, what are we even talking about? And then we had this long, you know, chase fight scene, whatever, with Caroline and the Candyman. And one of my favorite things that happens is he's standing at the top of this little hill with some bones. She's climbing up towards him. He doesn't even touch her, and she just falls down on her own and gets hurt. It's funny. Oh, I think they also like kiss at some point, and I'm just like, isn't she your great whatever granddaughter? Like, if we're gonna put that in the plot, it kind of messes up like the romantic chemistry between these characters. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. The whole thing's badly acted, hypersexualized, and just not good. So sorry to say. I was so bored watching it. I think I walked away a couple times, so I don't even know how much I've really covered. But yeah, anyways, I'm very excited for the new Candyman to come out tomorrow. I'm sure I will have a much more exciting review to give you then. But thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice scream. Bye.